Hey everybody, today I just wanted to try something new and try something more like freeform, like where I don't have a script in front of me and I kind of just, spit my thoughts out as they come to me. But today we're going to be talking about Alan the Alien, who comes from the Invincible comic book series and TV show. Alan is a very cool character. He is very important to the storyline of Invincible. He interacts with almost every character and has a foot in almost every single storyline within the series. So Alan has a very unique appearance. He's a Unopin. God, I can't pronounce that. But his appearance is that of a single eye and orange skin, and he later becomes jacked later in the series. I mean, he's already pretty in decent shape before that, but he gets even more jacked after. But we'll get into that shortly. Sadly enough, the race that Alan comes from, the Unopins, I'm getting better at saying it, they were almost wiped out by a Viltrumite invasion, actually. And because of this, a few of the survivors would later get together and they would genetically engineer a champion figure that could and would fight back against their oppressors of their species, which was the Viltrumites. When Alan was born, or in another word, created, he was actually weaker than a normal Viltrumite, but eventually later in the story that will soon change. So as the story would go on, Alan would run into three of his villainous oppressors, aka the Viltrumites, and they would beat and tear apart Alan basically to death, or what they thought was death for him. While he was in the hospital recovering, the great Viltrumite defector known as Thaddeus, aka the leader of the Coalition of Planets, whole nother thing, but he basically wanted to test Alan's strength because, he was genetically, created to be tougher or whatever. Thaddeus would shut off his life support and would kind of leave Alan to his own demise to see kind of what would happen. Thaddeus was happy and relieved when Alan did survive his injuries, but not only did he survive, but he became physically stronger, faster, more durable. He was able to fight Viltrumites, and not only fight them, but also win and defeat them. And we're talking pure-blooded Viltrumites here. We're not talking the half-breeds or whatever. We are talking full-blooded Viltrumites. These guys are tough. As I kind of just stated, Alan did possess a long list of abilities and powers, actually. He had the basic, superhero powers such as superhuman strength, speed, durability, that type of stuff. But because of his species, he actually possessed telepathy. Very unique, especially even in this comic book universe. And he could also fly. So he was not just a typical, grounded alien that couldn't help fight or make a difference in his world or his universe, whatever. Alan the Alien's importance to the story should not be misinterpreted, meaning that he is a very important pivotal character that affects almost every main character in the Invincible comic book universe, every storyline. He is in every fight pretty much, and he makes a true difference that we all aspire to do in our lives. He just possesses a long list of abilities that help him to achieve that. So yeah, like I was saying before, I wanted to try a new format for the content. Let me know how you like it, leave a comment, and like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.